Hey, you know, bro, we be the twins, the Magnolia twins, you know, Uptown Twins. I'm Shadon.
Kareem.
Yeah.
Used to be the Magnolia Militia.
Yeah.
We had a little rap group.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that shit ain't really panning out, so.
I mean, we still get down if you know, somebody won't do something. We get paid off it.
A lot of people might remember y'all from the Hood DVD.
Right.
Yeah.
How'd y'all get hooked over there? Everybody who's running through the Magnolia at that time, how'd y'all get so exposed to them?
Man, we was in the park just smoking. And the dude walked up and said, hey man, I'm looking for some weed. I ain't selling no weed. My little homie sold some weed, so I'm gonna call my little partner for him. So my little partner got some weed for him. So he smoking, running with my little partner. He come out with a camera, like, man, what you doing with a camera around you, man? You got.
Yeah, he didn't tell y'all nothing before?
Well, what he did was he pointed to his van.
Right.
And we seen his van, it was explaining what he was doing, you dig, what he was doing. So at that time, man, you gotta think we was a lot younger, we was a lot wilder. So we didn't mind talking shit and pulling out guns and, you know, just that's just what it was at that time. Yeah. Being from the old side, because, you know, most of what people see on TV is interviews from the new side, you dig?
We're from the old side.
From the old side, though.
Talk about that. So, oh, okay, so you said LD down, and then Lee was trying to explain to me what the LD was, but when he got into it, I didn't have enough material on it.
Yeah.
Well, see, I'm gonna tell you, bro, like the last driveway, I mean, the long driveway is on the new side. The last driveway is on the old side.
Right. Was it LaSalle driveway?
It was LaSalle driveway.
LaSalle Street.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the long driveway is on the new side. They call that the long driveway because it goes from Willow all the way to Magnolia Street.
Right.
Gotcha. Yeah. Say, so Magnolia Militia, before we get into that, y'all actually being on the set and things like that, Magnolia Militia, where did that come from? How did that get started?
Well, see, at first it was just me and him. We was gonna be a little rap group. You know what I'm saying? But we had a mindset like, cause at that time I was feeling like Wu-Tang. I was feeling the way they built their structure. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, everybody got their own style, but everybody doing their own thing.
Because there was a lot of us from that side that was rapping at that time.
So it was more than just you guys.
Yeah,
it was us and it was my partner Vine, Wild Magnolia.
Double. Shout out to Vine and Mac, man.
You know what I'm saying? But
Filthy Phil, Rick, Diesel, that was our production team at the time.
Okay.
But man, we went to Memphis, we was doing our thing. We opened up for Young Jeezy, fucking Boosie, Webby, T.I., 3 6 Mafia. You know, we were doing our thing, but I don't know, the momentum it just ain't carry on enough, I guess. I don't know, it just wasn't our time, you know.
But for the sake how we came up with the name, at the time we was really like coming into consciousness at the time. You know, we understood that we started feeling like the only way our situation was gonna change, our condition was gonna change, is that we had to change it from within. You know, the revolution started with the man in the mirror, so we call ourselves the militia, you know what I'm saying? Because we wanted to be like a conglomerate of people who stood together and organized and unified ourselves at that time. So another reason why we were so cool to everybody, because we had a unified mind state at that time when other niggas didn't. We understood that power came from unity. And if you didn't owe me no money or no shit like that, now I wasn't finna have no problem with nobody. Cause I know how serious that shit could get. You know what I mean? Where we from? Don't matter old side, new side. Yeah, the new side is faster.
It is Willow Street,
but yeah, all that shit. Like
when I was a kid, we couldn't even go on Willow Street.
Remember the Circle Street? Stay your ass out that circle in Willow Street. We stayed on Taladana, right on Taladana and Clara, right there through that cut was the circle, and you know what I'm saying. So you'll get in trouble. You get your ass. You said
you couldn't because you get in trouble with your parents.
My grandmother.
Yeah.
At that time.
Because she knew already.
Yeah,
she. But see, a lot of people don't know, bro. We really grew up in both projects, the Calio and the Magnolia. Now, what I mean by that is my daddy's side is from the Calio. My mama's side is from the Magnolia. So as a child, you know, I played them. I went to Tom LaFone and I went to Florence J. Chester. You know what I'm saying? With most of my childhood friends and my some bonds we made, my family, that just gonna be. You dig? It's gonna be that. I just like to say I'm from Uptown altogether. You dig? I'm just from Uptown. I lived in 11 Ward. You know what I'm saying?
We lived in the East for 6 years. You know, shout out the East Show. You heard me? Yeah, I ain't gonna never turn them down. Never turn my back. So we lived out there for 6 years, but
went to high school in Gonzales.
Yeah, went to high school in Gonzales. So
Louisiana.
Let me tell you something, dog. I don't know. I can't speak for nobody else, but in my time coming up, 2 things that didn't happen. Little didn't sell drugs, and you did what the f your mama said do. When your mama said you live, that's where you lived at. Well, no, I'm going to steal my grandma. Your grandmother whooped your ass and sent you home. So, you know, that's my story. Like, far as it don't have to be like nobody else's story. You know what I'm saying? What made us unique is how we decided to get down and how we decided to rock as twins. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We didn't do nothing extra no more than what no other did, but held down what we were supposed to hold line.
And but yeah, and it's good from the respect to the recognition to what is it where you know the notability.
Yeah.
Right. You know, people know you guys. And when they see the twins, they only talking about one twin.
It's just I know like a few sets of twins and I was like, what twins? And they be like, the twins. Like, nigga, what are the twins?
Yeah.
They like even with what I was speaking about, he was like, what you mean with twins? The twins? I was like, okay. When they get down like that, I already know what it is.
Yeah.
So, but let's talk about some of the people because since Gangsta came home, got the internet on fire, right? We could agree to that. You guys grew up in that era,
Right.
Same era,
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Could you reword that and kind of like go into it?
Well, you know, when Gangsta came home, you know, a lot of people played with him about being a rat. He got out because he ratted on some dead dudes. Nah, this is what I say about that. Nobody ain't got to agree with me. I ain't looking for no compliance from nobody else. Me and my partners talked about it.
Yeah, we had a conversation.
If we go pull some shit off and I get killed, man, look. Go ahead and tell them I did it. I
put some stank on it.
Put some stank. Go ahead and put some extra shit on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some people don't. Some people feel like that's ratting. Hey, man, your life is your life. Our life is our life. Right. I'm not saying he didn't rat. I'm just saying
if that's what the case.
In our era, if you ain't got no paperwork, you don't speak on a nigga being no rat. I ain't seen no paperwork. That's just that with me.
And they go for anybody.
They go for anybody. You know.
That's real shit. That's
but I'm gonna tell you this though. He ain't no fucking 6'9".
He ain't the couch of 6'9".
You gonna run up on him like you gonna run up on the couch of 6'9".
And look, as far as his situation he got with Hot Beezel, let me tell you something about Hot Beezel, bro. Hot Beezel, well respected dude from our hood. You know what I'm saying? He respect me when he see me. I respect him. So I'm not gonna jump in no dude's situation that they got going on. But that's them dudes was partners. I wasn't partners with none of them. I know him. We cordial and respectful of each other, but I'm not getting in no other man's beef. Stay out of business. When it come to Baby, man, we got a lot to say about Baby, but I'm gonna speak from our personal experience of Baby. When Baby shot videos and came to our hood, Baby would go in his pocket and peel off a couple of dollars and give us money every time he shot a video. He didn't have to do that. He wasn't scared.
He did it out of respect because he knew who was getting it in around them. So with him, he said like, man, I knew the dude was getting it in. I got the police all on the set. Let me go and put him up a few $100.
Yeah,
he was cool with it.
Like Baby,
he shot what happened to that boy in our video.
In our hood.
What you say? Okay, it wasn't like for protection or anything.
No, he didn't need that. He didn't. Look, the dudes he had around him was well known steppers throughout Uptown. So he didn't need it for no protection. No, she didn't do it. I'm not saying that.
Nah.
I'm just saying just out of the love that he had for either for the game or for us. I don't even know which one it was. Don't even matter to me. He would give us a couple of dollars when he was around there shooting videos. We was like, cool.
Yeah. See, bro, we talk about some of the some other people that's major online right now. I mean, because Magnolia really, when you say New Orleans, you gotta say Magnolia. That's crazy, and the Cali as well.
Right. That's where we really originated from, the Calio project.
Yeah, I can say before we go into, because I'm about to get into some of the, matter of fact, let's do that. We're going to come back to the Calio too, though, and how is that, you know?
Right.
But we talk about other major figures in the Noya, and who else seem to be hot online is Booby Black.
Yeah.
Were you guys around when Booby was out there?
Booby, I'm going to tell you the truth about Booby Black. Booby Black stayed in jail so much, brother. You see him, but you don't see him.
And then I was in the service at the time. I was in the Marines. We was in the Marines at the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I knew him. I seen him about this and that, but I really didn't know him.
One thing I say about that bitch Booby Black, he kept him a cold-blooded hoe.
Yeah, he always kept him a nice little one.
Yeah, he stayed fresh. He was a G, right? Booby Black wasn't no nigga that fuck with nigga, but you fuck with that black motherfucker, you got a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you speak about the old side and the new side, I say, but people may make it seem like it was beef between the old side and the new side.
No, it really wasn't, because you go on the new side anytime you felt like it. If the new side come on our side, it was cool.
It was cool.
Let me have a few underlying little beefs with
little shit here and
some
there,
old school people like man.
For the most part, bro. For the most part, you know,
I used to roam that whole project.
We was through that motherfucker. TC,
old
Willow
side,
Street,
side.
it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
That bitch. I was all
Nah, you're not finna go over there and set up no shop and hustle with nobody get down there. That ain't gonna happen. Just like they wasn't gonna have that, we wasn't gonna have that. Like I say, this side was more. It was more wilder than the old side. Old side was more. It was more like a family. All of us, they like when I came back there. Like I said, I'm not originally from that side. They embraced us when we got over there. We jumped off the porch. We was over there in that LD.
Say, bro, who was some of the other known people that's from the old side? Is Julie from the old side?
Yeah, Julie from the old side. Turn from the old side.
Okay.
You dig? As far as rappers go,
Charlie Brown.
You know, like you might have heard his name. Tonto and Cito. My big brother Bone. You know, Busy T.
My cousin Shine. You know, Dookie.
Teddy Dookie, Pig, you know, people like that on the other side. Tucker.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. I don't want to miss nobody, so if I didn't see your name, believe me, your name coming. Don't worry about it.
And just to be clear too, so people can have a balance, who was some of the known people from the new side?
Oh shit, Stone.
Yeah, Stone.
Gangster.
The biggest one known.
You know, the Hot Boys, of course. The DBs from on the new side. Some of them from the old side too.
Duggaloo.
What about Cello?
Cello was from the new side. Cello was well known.
That's the homie though.
That's the homie. I fuck with him.
Yeah, that's the homie.
And
with him. That's the homie too.
Damn, man, I wish we touched up on Cello at the end of that too. But we talk Calio and Magnolia. Cello is a product of I don't know if he's from the
Well, he was
signed to Master P.
He was signed to Tough Guy.
Tough Guy, yeah.
Tough Guy.
Yeah, Tough Guy.
Damn his name.
Dodo? Yeah, Dodo.
Yeah. But see, early in the game, earlier, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't never no like where the Cali and the Magnolia really couldn't get along like that.
Like Gangsta said, that was true when he said they used to hang. They was cool at one time. Like I said, always probably some underlying shit with somebody ain't get along, but for the most part, people just fortunate, bro.
But like my last name is Matern, I'm Matern, so I got a big family in the Cali Project. And even when I was in the Magnolia, I go back up with my people. I was go kicking on the top porch with them and kicking and smoking, chill and kick it in. Now we wasn't allowed on there on no violating shit. Nah. We was allowed in the Cali to do pretty much, you know. Long we went back there violating, man. I got some in the Cali. I fuck with them, I fuck with till I die, and that's just what it is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is with me.
Okay, and so we're gonna go back to the Magnolia before we come all the way off it too. And we was touching up on some more known people. And one of the cats is a regular on my show, on my channel, Magnolia Levy.
Oh yeah, that's the
fam. That's fam. Magnolia, a humble dude. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Magnolia never changed. He ain't never changed on me. Never.
So I used to see him out there when he was young and running around.
Man, he was young, just doing his thing.
Yeah, doing his thing.
Like, he was quiet, man. He just, he was chill. He wasn't never no soft chump or nothing like that. But he just be chill, rapping, laughing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And he was also a part of going like back and forth from the Melf and the No. He was good in the Melf, like he was from the Melf. You know what I'm saying? So he was another one like. He probably squashed a lot of shit, kept a lot of shit cool between the Melf and the No that could have happened. Same thing with us, between the Yo and the Magnolia, but after Katrina, shit really went haywire. We had between those two areas, we had no control of what was going on. Like right now, to this day, I'm cool definitely with the little dudes out of the Magnolia, but I'm cool with some Goonies too. Yeah. And I'm cool with them because they grew up with my little cousin. You did, so I gotta stay out. I can't.
But not just that. I used to be throwing them the football. And I used to go back there with my people, and they remember me as a grown up. Like, what's up, twin? Yeah. So but me myself, I would never advocate the violence that's taking place between any wars or sets or nothing like that. I'm too.
But at the same time, being street dudes, we can't tell nobody to put their guns down. I'm not in a position to tell nobody that because it's so dangerous and it's so serious. Situations are so serious. I would feel because I've been in a situation before. Nobody can tell me to put no gun down, so I can't tell them that. I would just hope that shit wasn't going on with them and they find a way to do something better and take care of their families and get out the way.
Well, I'll tell them, I said, man, look, you good at this, man, go focus on doing this, man. Fuck that, going slide on somebody, going look for somebody. Man, you got a beautiful little baby girl or a beautiful daughter. You got to be there for them. I don't talk bullshit to youngsters. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I'm gonna tell them to do the right thing.
See, but that's like a real conversation that you actually had with
Yeah, he told him that.
I told him that. I said, man, look, you good at motherfucking doing what you whoop the whoop, whatever you're doing. Keep doing that, but you got a beautiful, daughter. Man, focus on all that sliding on this and that, man. Look, handle your business.
You gotta be there like I see more than my partner. You gotta be there for him. He'll be holding his baby. You gotta be there for him. Yeah. Understand, sometimes you get caught up in the streets, brother. I don't even want to have to explain that to nobody on why we doing what we doing or why this killing is going on because it's bigger than just putting the guns down. Right. Once you didn't shot my grandma's house up, you didn't shot my auntie, you didn't killed my cousin, you didn't shot my brother car.
It's just easy.
I'm not finna put no guns down with nobody, man. That ain't how it go where we from. That's not how it go. It ain't gonna end like that. We're gonna have to get some kind of separation or some understanding or just gonna continuously be what it be, And
the bottom line is I try to speak truth. And I try to speak life. I don't speak death to them. Man, go get your gun and go kill that man. He's standing right there on the corner, right to go smoke him. I never tell the youngsters to do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that.
What about the city now and then, when in comparison, like as far as the violence? Because it seemed I think this was 2023 coming, or was 2022 that was the new murder capital again?
Man.
And it was trying to compare it to 94?
In our era, it was all about, getting money,
getting fly,
putting on nice clothes and messing with the bras. See what I'm saying? That's what it was all about. Mm-hmm. Now, of course, if you in that environment, you got to sling that iron or be a gangster about whatever you got to do. That come with the territory. Mm-hmm. But our mentality and mindset was, I'm gonna get to this money. I'm gonna get to this bread.
The people that we had over us who was giving us the game, like my brother and Shine, and just to name a few of them, they was putting in our head, man, look, all that bullshit. Get your money. All that bullshit to the side, all that you fame for being wild, that shit to the side. Because when we first start coming back in the project, that little thing that went on. Go and get the twins, get the guns. We coming, we going.
We going out there.
Every little thing, any little tit-a-tat that was going, we going. We out there head first front line and this shit.
See, people really didn't know us, but they had to realize that when I came home, I was coming home from the Marine Corps. Mm-hmm. So I'd already been putting guns together, breaking guns down, been in the mud, bitches, shooting guns, been in all types of shit.
Combat veteran, all kind of shit.
Before I even came back to the project. You know what I'm saying? So when I came back and that shit was popping, I'm like, I'm right where the I need to be here.
A train killer.
A train killer with my bare hands or with that iron.
Yeah, so our big homies was pretty much telling us, man, y'all need to slow down, chill out, and focus on this money, which made us focus on the money.
You know what I mean? I started crack.
Yeah.
And the crack was cool, you know what I'm saying? It was cool for a little minute. But see, when I started selling that, I ain't never put my hand on it. I ain't never seen another piece of crack again. Never seen it again after shit.
And why is that?
Because dope was just so much more, it was more lucrative than selling $20 bags. I mean, I understand some people say they made this over there. That's cool, but man, I can't even put a price on what we used to make on that old side, bro. Right.
The only person that can tell that story is people used to get high. So I don't take my word for it.
And the thing is, it wasn't no competition because everybody was getting money. So we didn't know what they was doing over there because our shop was open.
Yeah, bumping too.
But I know they was getting money too. I ain't knocking them. I ain't knocking nobody in the city, but everybody was getting money. The Cali was getting money. The Bluff was getting money. The St. Thomas was definitely getting money.
Yeah.
We was getting money. You know, people, it was money.
And when you say that St. Thomas was definitely getting money, why would you say that?
Because, man, St. Thomas had this, say, bro, like, if you was, I'm going to be real with you.
It was closest to the river, maybe?
That maybe, but it's just, man, they had some real heavy hitters in the St. Thomas, man. You know what I'm saying?
Money. They were getting that bread.
Shine Street really was Shine Street, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not the front on nobody other project, but the St. Thomas was getting that bread.
Yeah.
And when they came with that, I think back in the day when they say BG used to rap about that 911, I think that was fed. Way back then, the St. Thomas had
synthetic. It was synthetic heroin.
It was synthetic heroin. I think it was fed then. Yeah. When BG used to rap also on the 911, that shit was coming out the St. Thomas. They had something else used to call. I don't know the name of it, but them was getting that bread back there. Yeah. But the old side was getting that bread too, bro. Like we was at,
getting that money.
I had a wonderful life. You know what I'm saying? Wonderful years in the streets. I ain't gonna say wonderful. We lost I lost a lot of good partners. Rest in peace, Montreal. You know what I'm saying?
Free LD Freddie,
free LD Mike. But Freddie, Montreal's son plays for Florida right now. So I know of Montreal. He's running back number 2. Shout out the Dukes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the Montreal Jones Jr. You dig? Shout out to Keely Black. And that's Be Stupid nephew too.
Straight up.
That's
Saying, speaking of stupid, bro, what you remember him as a child? Remember him coming up?
Yeah, man.
Be Stupid was a gangster, man.
Be Stupid was a real gangster.
You can look at him as a young man. You can look at him as a little guy.
No, I think he was gonna be a goofy little.
Yep.
But he ended up not being that. I'm gonna tell you my first time ever meeting Be Stupid. The Be Stupid had hit a lick on somebody out the mouth. I don't know if it was people or not.
His uncle or something.
Uncle something. Me and my trailer, my brother, which is his brother-in-law was on the corner chilling. He said, man, I want to go out, man. Let's go out. I got y'all. I chose a big old stack of money up tomorrow. We went out, had a good time. Man, look, that was my first interaction with Be Stupid, bro.
How was he?
He was about 14 or 15.
Yeah, he was young. He was young. But he really people have a bad reputation of what he was. And, he was in the streets. He was young and wild, but the dude had a big heart. He was emotional. Like they say Dooney was. Be Stupid to cry, get mad about any little thing. But it would be always behind
his loved ones.
Something he was real family-oriented type dude,
Nigga, we done got to it before with them. We got to the DBs before. Had a little skitter-scatter, little bang-outs, and a little whoop-de-wop. Had shootouts and shit.
Y'all got that for a few generations. Y'all got the Hot Boys era, Dooney era, and
well, see, let me tell you, like it was the Hot Boy era.
Yep.
Then you had it was the Bird Gang came after them.
Okay.
Then you had
no, it was the Dooney Boys first.
Dooney Boys first. You had the DB. The Hot Boys, the DBs. Bird Gang went to the Piff Gang, and then M Trey.
That's all these generations.
Of all that going on.
But every project got their own generation. Look at the mouth.
Yeah.
You know what they had? The Gotti Boys. Then they had, you know what I'm saying? The ones came behind.
Fly Young Money Gang. It's just generations of
same thing with the Cali, the Cup Boys and the Post Boys and the, you know what I'm saying? It's generations.
Goonies,
the Goonies, generations.
Front of town killer. Front of town just as wild too.
But you know why I ain't gonna lie, Wayne? I hate to see that shit, bro, because a lot of them dudes is locked up and dead, bro.
Right.
And I don't wish jail on my worst enemy. And I hate to see them die because you're leaving behind your daughters, you're leaving behind your sons, you're leaving behind generations of children that's gonna grow up without no dad and no mom.
And this is another thing too, like when you in the streets like that, man, like the police play a lot of dirty games. You know what I'm saying? They was actually trying to make us beef with Be Stupid. You know what I'm saying? I never forget, man, they took Be Stupid to jail one day. Later on, the next day, a dude got killed in the park. I'm watching the whole thing. I saw the whole thing. I seen it go down and everything. Be Stupid had nothing to do with that. So they come pick up me and my brother on the Ave in front of everybody in the police car for that murder, right? They take us down to the police station and they tell us, Be Stupid already told us that y'all was involved in that murder. I say, damn. I say, first off, Be Stupid was in jail when this shit happened. Y'all do y'all police work.
Right.
I'm saying this to myself. I didn't tell them that. I'm just saying these bitches is tripping.
They trying to, he's trying to cross.
They trying to say this man was trying to rat on me, but even you can't rat on me if you in jail. They must have didn't do their police work.
And then if Stupid was out, would you have thought that he may have done it?
No, we seen him.
No, we seen who did it. We was right there, so I know he didn't do it.
Right.
So when we got out.
I was thinking, I don't think he would have went that route either.
Nah, I don't think so either. So that's the first thing popped in my head. Dude ain't no rat. He wouldn't have ratted on me on that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, the next day he got out. He was on his way to court, but he was in our driveway. His sister about to come pick him up to take him to court. I'm like, we hustle. We got the choppers on him. We hustling in the screen door. We hustling. I put the chopper on. So let me go talk to this dude, man, because I don't believe he did that any fucking way. So we go out there. Me and my brother meet him like in the driveway. Like, man, these stupid. Man, what's up with these people saying you try to say we did da. Stupid said, man. He said, thought he'd been grabbing his head. He grabbed his head. They trying to tell me the same thing about y'all.
Oh shit.
So they trying to cross.
So we knew then we had both
looked at each other and laughed.
We looked at each other like these dirty bitches trying to make us. You know what I'm saying? Had I been a scary ass nigga, I just would have shot him. But I'm not. And plus, I got love for him and his family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, So that shit wasn't gonna happen like that. So yeah, they try to make us like go against each other. That shit was crazy. I don't know if he even remember that, but I do for sure.
I talked to Stu probably about y'all talk to him sometimes.
Yeah, I talk to him every now and then.
Yeah,
like if I'm with his sister, with his sister or with his cousin or something, he on the phone, we holler, he still up in spirits, He say he trying to do some shit for the youth. You know what I'm saying? Shut up,
him
man.
And
Keep your head up. Boo out of Cali. Him and Boo trying to do something for the youth.
Yeah.
You did. So we gonna support that. Yeah,
shut up.
Real
keep your head up.
CB3 gangster, yeah.
Yeah, I see a lot of them coming.
And his big brother Tick. Both of them was gangsters.
Yeah, I know all the names familiar. I just don't know them, a lot of them coming home and jumping online and starting careers with that shit. That shit be making me feel.
Well, that's fine though, because at the end of the day, that's the ultimate goal of gangsterism.
Yeah.
If you spend so much time destroying your community, when you get to a certain age, you get to a certain level of maturity, you can be like, you know what? I need to build and not destroy. It's time to build.
I feel obligated to go back and correct some of the shit that I could have.
So when I see somebody who I know in the street was like that, come back and change their mind. I'm going to help. I salute them. I can't do nothing but salute them. That's what I think you're supposed to do.
That's why we salute Ski Boo. Johnny Boo. They trying to do positive shit now. Yeah. And Ski Boo, I have a special kind of respect for dude because we know mutual people, and if our name came up around them people, it was always positive feedback on our name.
Right.
So when I see Ski Boo, I salute him, and I always got good shit to say about dude. He went did his time, came home, became a successful author. That's a success story. I salute.
Yeah.
Right. Shout out to Ski Boo, man.
Definitely, man. And damn, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Everything, okay, because you can see the Cali was known for killing, Mel was known for this, everybody was known for something. The Magnolia was known for everything.
Everything.
Live with everything.
Live with everything.
That's facts. That's facts.
Bottom line.
That's facts.
We wanted to be fly and still have that.
Being fly.
Yeah, and slinging that fucking
iron.
Whatever.
The most legends. You got the most legends, street or music, than fucking pretty much any project in the world.
But there's a lot of legends nobody even heard of.
Hold up, be real with you. Hold up, they got a lot of legends nobody never heard of. Like people that's right outside the project who's some legendary motherfuckers.
The Magnolia alone.
Oh yeah, it's definitely. See, man, you know what? We was in Memphis one time after Stone. They was doing the got on the little tour. We in the premiere. We didn't even know Stone was gonna be in it that night. This type of dude Stone was though. Stone was on the stage. He seen us way in the back of the club. But Bob was always dressing like that. That day we had on some, I think, Priest Holmes jerseys.
Yeah, something like that.
Authentic Priest Holmes jersey with the Priest Holmes hat.
Y'all was in the whole other city.
We was in Memphis, Tennessee. We was in the premiere, in the club premiere. And on American Way, Stone seen us in the base. That's Twin. He say, Twin, man, y'all come up here. And that was the type of dude he was. I didn't grow with Stone on his side. But he always was a nigga that showed unity and love, and he called us to the stage and we rocked out with them niggas that night. You know what I'm saying? At the premiere.
Man, must love the Stones, man.
Yeah.
You can't slander that man's name.
So our history really go way back. Even if you want to talk about the Calio, like we used to coming home from school in the Calio, man, we'd be stepping over dope fiends in our hallway.
Don't say nothing, little twin.
You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. My first murder I ever seen was in the Calio project, bro.
Yeah.
Me and my mama witnessed the murder.
Damn, man, damn, bro. Man, my first word was in the Melf. I think my second word was in the Calio. But I heard it a few times.
My first one was in the Calio project. I'm going to the firecracker lady. Seen the dude with a big old stomach. Smoke still come out of his stomach.
Nigga hit him with a shotgun.
Say, but we were so desensitized to violence till we just walked over.
Yeah.
We just walked over. Got my firecrackers. Went back home.
The people that not selling firecrackers or nothing, they sold them bitches.
Say, bro, how old were y'all at that time?
Shit. I had to be like
8 or 9.
Damn, but you about to say at least 13.
No, about 8 or 9. By the time I was 13, after that, I think I ready to take a life. Cause I seen so much.
Damn.
And see what make you feel, I'm gonna tell you, what make you not just being numb to, make you feel like that. You see so many people laying down in so many unfathomable, twisted ways, and blood coming from places you never thought blood would come from. You say to yourself, man, that ain't gonna be me. Never be me.
My mom ain't gonna build my casket.
I'm going home. I made it. I come out, stepped out these doors. I'm going home. And I don't never tell nobody. We don't go for bad. We don't pretend to be no gangsters or no bad niggas.
None of that shit. I'm not a killer. I'm not a murderer like that.
We don't pretend to be none of that right there.
You know what I'm saying? My legacy, I used to get that money and fuck with the bros, dog. That's what I did.
And they'll sling that bitch too.
I'll sling that bitch and I can fight. I got them dogs.
Yeah.
But that was my legacy. I ain't gonna stunt like that.
See, bro, when I first got on y'all, it was on the hood. I think that was the first time I saw. But y'all was looking out for the hood. He was giving some of the dudes.
Yeah, both of them went to jail for murder eventually.
Wow.
But they both out now. They both out now.
Okay.
And I'm in contact with them. You dig?
Yeah.
Wait, can you say that? Can you reword that and say that? Wait, the guys you was
that I gave the dollars to on the hood video. Both of them eventually went to jail for murder. They brothers. And they got out. They home now. I'm in contact with one of them. Well, the other one every now and then, but I'm in contact with them like to this day right now. So I know that they mind like they ain't trying to just tell us.
See, like I said, but when I say come up in a different era,
oh shit. Damn, you see y'all still talking to him to this day.
I still talk to him. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. A lot of people like youngsters in my era, they f the twins. I used to actually show them love. I give them money and shit. Cause
that wasn't just no.
That's how I came up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I came up in the Calio Project, man, I was around Sam Scully and Fat Tanner, Nick DeBallo, Fat Tanner. Fat Tanner used to be in my house. You get $100 for an alien report card.
Yeah, you lose a tooth. Look under your pillow, $100 under that motherfucker, man.
Yeah,
Fat Tanner.
Man, we did the thing on Fat Tanner. He used to be in my house. Matter of fact, on your video in the beginning, my dad on the porch.
My dad is sitting on
the porch. My dad and my uncle was on the porch in the Calio video. My dad
Calio, the first picture.
Yellow hat on, the dude leaning on the stage.
One of them is my dad. Yeah, my dad is sitting now. If you look at the picture,
that was a cool. I had to use that.
If you look at that picture, you say this one right here is the twins' daddy. Cause we look just like that's my grandmother's porch. That's his mother's porch. So we really did come up in the Magnolia and the Calio project.
Came up in both of them.
You know what I'm saying? In both of them.
For real.
And when y'all saying that, I'm gonna show that picture too.
Yeah.
Still got it.
Like my dad didn't want to lean over like this. He leaned over like this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know
and then in the Magnolia project, my mama got 3 sisters, right? One of our sisters had twin girls. And a brother. One of them had twin girls. They were the same age as us. They both passed the way they dreamed. They were born with heart complications. But we grew up with them too, so it'll be 2 sets of twins, 2 sisters with 2 sets of twins. I'm in the Magnolia and I'm in the Cal. I'm in both of them. But like I said, at that time, it wasn't
how old were they when they passed?
One of them died in elementary school. Another one died like 2 years ago. So she was a little older when she died. You did. So she fought a long fight. Rest in peace, Adrian and they dream, man. Yeah. Twins on another family, man.
Yeah, Joe, about that. My next question too.
I got twins.
Yeah.
Straight up. Wow.
Girl.
Double barrel. I'm shooting double barrels in you. Twins coming out here. Don't have sex with me. You get pregnant with twins.
It's plenty of stories, you know, from the Magnolia. You know what I'm saying? From the Calio. And 11 Ward, and even when I lived in the East, you know what I'm saying? When I lived in the East, like I say, around, I think about between 84 and 85, 86, they put Section 8 in the East, and everybody was trying to get their children away from a lot of that violence and shit, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people,
so we moved to the East,
not from the East. You know, they moved out there during that time. Like that's when they still had KB toys in the plaza and shit.
Yeah, the plaza still was nice.
They had Lionel Play World and shit over on the service road. You dig? Like I represent the East too, but say, man, listen, at the end of the day, no matter what nobody said, nobody try to tell you, man, like, I've been in the Magnolia and the Calio since the 70s and the 80s. I didn't move to the East until the late 80s.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So before a lot of people was even born that claimed the Magnolia, playing the Calio, I was in both of them projects before them. So, you know, you got some people who might say, well, them came back here in the 90s. No, man.
I've been back.
I went to school back here. I went and washed clothes and went to the haunted house and we used to run from Donut and was scared of, I was scared of all, I lived in both projects. Like I say, in our time, you live where your mamas and you can live at. So my story is just what it is. What my mama say we gotta live, that's what the fuck I had to move. That's where I lived at. You know what I mean?
And as a kid, you don't give a fuck about where I'm from.
Yeah.
I'm going outside and play. We going to bust some windows. We going to do something bad.
They playing Google over there. They playing pitch up tackle. I'm going to get in that.
Right.
We was always active.
We got to fight. We going to fight.
Yeah, we was
get my respect around here.
Yeah.
As a child. You know what I'm saying? So shit just changed over the years. They don't even fight them, but they'll kill you.
Say, bro, being artists yourselves, right?
Right.
Being serious about your craft. And I think we did speak about this before. It was a long time ago, but why not connect? And then being part of the Noya and the Calio, why not maybe connect with Birdman or people? Or did you guys ever? Was that ever?
I never got a chance to really meet P, even though he went to school the same article with my big brother, so he knows him. You dig? And but I just never got a chance to see P. I seen Baby a few times, and we would try to rap for him. But at the time, to be real, at the time. We was having shootouts and shit, and they would have a concert scheduled to have in the park, and they couldn't have a concert. We had to shoot out the day before.
BG shoot a video college officers pull up on us, doors on the car and tell BG, go about your business.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so while we wanted to be rappers and the music, you know, Baby was on shit like, man, they still in the streets too much. We can't really them. They gonna fuck out.
Cause Slim get out and see, Rufus, get twin them number, man. I'm gonna call y'all. Like when TQ came down, remember TQ daughters he had, and what's his name that died? Ezel, what's his name?
Oh yeah, the comedian.
Him, when they would come around, man, them dudes be looking for where the twins at. You know, we be ribbing all day with them niggas. TQ brother was alive. I forget his name, but if you was watching this video, TQ brother was alive. While he went out with that dude one night. So he called Baby like, hey man, I'm out with the twins. He said, you with the twins, you good. And he was. He went to Paradise downtown. He met a little broad and shit. I said, look, man, I wouldn't advise you to go to her house. She stayed in the little feet of the house. One of them, I said, nah, don't go over there, bro, because you're not from here. They don't know you. I don't know where you're going. That went anyway.
They tried to set him up, but he got up out of there.
He got up out of there. I got a million stories, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, I got some stories.
Yeah, bro.
True stories.
Yeah.
A gang of them.
But I just want to be on here to, you know, to up the old side, like, because nobody speak for the old side. Like, we was getting money over there. It was laid back, you know, it was cool.
But it wasn't soft.
It wasn't soft. Like,
it wasn't cake.
It went down over there too. We lost a lot. A lot of people that lost their life on that old side. Not as much as that new side, but.
And say, bro, what makes the old side? What creates that?
The way the hallways made.
The way the buildings made.
The way the buildings made.
The old side is the darker bricks.
Yeah.
The new side is a lot of colored bricks. Okay. I say from Magnolia Street is where it started. Mm-hmm. Magnolia Street separated the old side from the new side.
I always thought because maybe half of the project was built later.
It could be that.
It could be that too. I think the old side was built first.
Okay.
Yeah, the Magnolia was built on the graveyard. A lot of people don't know that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
And my grandmother stayed on the new side. My mother's mother stayed on the new side. So, and our time going from the Cali to the, we used to walk to school every morning. So one of our first friends was Papa, Lil Papa. You know what I'm saying? He real shy. Everybody knew him. He off 6 and Clara Lil. So that was one of our first friends. So, man, look,
we grew up on 2719 Taladano and 3624 Thalia, Paul Messi. That's my childhood.
It was called Thalia Death Valley during that time. It was so much shit going on in that Coldway.
Y'all remember Randall Watts?
Yeah.
Y'all remember Randall Watts, man.
Look, small story. I ain't gonna tell nobody this story. They ain't gotta believe me. You know what I'm saying? But me and T-Double in the same class. And we'll leave school, you know, he going home, I walk with him sometime. Randy would get us in the hallway and crap us up.
Make us tough and shit.
Make us tough. He ain't trying to fuck over, you know, make us tough.
Yeah,
make us tough and shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I stayed in Cali about, I probably would have been a cut boy. Because I stayed right there in Thalia Coldway. Yeah. And me and, you know, we was all in the same class. You know, Randy Livingston, me, T-Dub, Ernest Marrero, Randy Livingston, People, Carl, my partner Carl.
When you said the Cut Boys, I don't want to sound stupid. I slightly know about them. I couldn't tell you who was in them.
Right.
I believe they're from the Cali.
Yeah.
For the people who don't know, plus myself, who was the Cut Boy?
Cut Boy was a group of in the Calio, right? From Durgeon Wall, and he rattled like that part of the project right there. There was some vicious hustling, killing motherfuckers.
Yeah, it was real. Some real.
It was in the era of gangster around that time.
After gangster.
After gangster, but they was around when gangster was around too.
Yeah, but it wasn't a Cut Boys.
It was just back of town at that time. Yeah, it was just back of town. You know, Cut Boys came, I think, when the music came and C Murder came with the Cut, but it was the same group of dudes, and all of them was about murder,
about their money,
about their money.
Randall was in the Cut Boys.
No, I wouldn't necessarily say that.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Damn, so okay.
He was like an OG. Like
yeah,
he was like an OG.
Damn, so there was some other.
But he was a cut boy. Like they called him the cut boy. What he used to be, they call it the cut right there.
Okay.
So you come out road tabs, you going to that driveway. That's the cut.
The boys in that cut right there.
Yeah, there was the cut. They had that when they had the fire.
Nobody never said that either.
Yeah, right. That's what they called the cut boys. Really.
But front of town had their own shit going on too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
You had some hard hitters from front of town too.
Yeah,
they did.
I heard they just started calling it FTK like you said.
Yeah, front of town. Slam was a legendary motherfucker from front of town. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Dude, Wango. That's Cut Boys, or that's
Wango. Yeah,
that's Cut Boys.
Bring them back of town.
So C Murder's Cut Boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
But see, as a child, I didn't see C Murder as a child. I seen Wayne. I seen
especially Dolphus was like one of our big. When we was small, he was like everything that we wanted to do, like flipping and karate and basketball, and he was good at all that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I mean, his mother and my auntie was like that. It was close. You know what I'm saying. Rest in peace, Miss Jackie. But that was one dude we kind of looked up to, Ronaldo, because he was one of the big dudes.
I want to shout out to Ronaldo too. You doing great with your kids.
Yeah,
he doing great going to college.
Yeah.
Kids graduate from college and shit.
He involved the community too.
Yeah, I respect him. A lot of respect.
Mm-hmm. But he was one of the dudes that when we was younger. He was one of the bigger dudes that we gravitated towards.
Right.
Man, You said one of the dudes that knew karate. Because we lost that whole.
Man, karate was the shit.
3-4 niggas in the middle that knew karate.
It was so
people know each other.
Karate was the shit. Everybody used to watch Black Belt Theater.
Well, you know, at one time it wasn't about no gunplay. It was about throwing them. It was about fighting. The gunplay shit came later on. You know, I came later on in the game. You had to adapt to get rolled over, but it used to be about throwing them dogs at one time.
See, bro, talk about this because I know y'all was around during this time too. Before there was a crack girl and then after there was a crack girl.
Oh,
and the way it looked, you know.
Well, see, bro, crack does up more than any other drug hit our community, bro. Because when a crack hit, people that had jobs, the working families that was probably struggling a little bit,
it took them all the way down.
Eventually,
it was very, very, very few who maintained a crack habit and didn't fall all the way off.
You know, and then they had the children had to fend for their younger siblings and shit with that crack. That was a bad, bro.
You can see that shit, bro.
Oh man, bro, crack was the worst thing that ever happened to the black community ever. But you know, I wonder if that shit is over with because I don't even see crackheads no more.
Not like we used to see them.
Right.
Not like you see them. I mean, of course, crack is still relevant.
They do everything to kill black.
Like I said, when we touched that heroin for the first time, that shit sell itself. So you know, when people want to talk about who sold what competition is that and that and other, say, man, that shit sell itself. All you got to do is have it.
It sell itself.
It sell itself.
Big in New Orleans.
Yeah, it's big. Like,
big.
Man, I remember one time, but they had people that didn't even want to touch that shit because you was really getting life for one bag.
Yep, they ain't want.
And it started out, I don't know what it is now, but it used to be 25 bags, $20 a bag, a bag.
At first.
Like
in the late 90s.
You said a bag is about how much?
Maybe like less than a gram.
It was a McDonald's spoon. You know the McDonald's coffee stirrer spoon? That's what we used to, you know, that's what people used to measure.
See, that's why New Orleans is so violent too, but anywhere where you sell heroin, where you selling dope, we call it dope.
Yeah.
We don't call all drugs dope. Heroin is dope.
Coke is coke.
When you sell that at, you're going to have violence because the people that use heroin, they're not like crackheads. They'll still rob you.
Well, crack will take the fight out of you. Dope don't take the fight out of you.
They'll still rob you. They'll still kill you.
They get sick. They get sick.
Yeah.
And they get sick and they have to get that sickness off their back by any means necessary.
So if you selling dope, you ain't gonna, and you making money, they're not gonna miss you. They come and see about you, partner.
Is it still a big thing in New Orleans right now?
Definitely.
Well, I'm not in New Orleans.
When we heard fentanyl was taking over everything now.
Yeah, they ain't want dope unless they got fentanyl on it. So
Man, what the
I retired. Me, I'm out.
That's dangerous though.
And that shit can kill an elephant, man.
Yeah, I think it's like horse tranquilizer or some shit, synthetic or whatever.
Serious.
But whatever it is, it's dangerous, bro. People dying from that shit.
Man, that's tough right there, boy. You know.
But you ever thought about how powerful Uptown would be, bro, if the Magnolia, the Cali, or the Melf, and the St. Thomas was to all unite? I don't mean everybody got to be cool and buddy, but look, y'all do y'all, we gonna do us, we gonna stop this killing, we gonna raise these children.
Yeah, it's about the babies, it ain't much about us.
It's not about us no more.
It's about the babies.
We did everything that you can possibly do.
You know how much of money come through the whole project, bro? How much of capital come through there? We can build in your own community. The shit that I know now, if I'd have knew then,
our investment would have been a lot better.
Yeah, our
investment would have been a lot better.
But now that I know it's my job to teach and try to just reach who I can. Who I can't reach, hey, they got a place for you.
Yeah.
Bro, y'all feel you feel there's a spiritual element in New Orleans that kind of creates the things that go on?
I'm gonna be real, but we've been thinking poverty.
About the black cloud.
It's the poverty. We've been a lot of places, bro. Like and some places that's poverty stricken,
you gonna have high crime. When I came up, we had a little North football and shit. We we had baseball and basketball
too.
We had summer jobs, so in the summertime we had to go steal or rob or break no cars, go to work and buy a little school clothes and shit. But man,
I guess we had more style and more class than to be carjacking. You know what I'm saying? We was 16, 17 years old. I'm gonna be real, like I wasn't even thinking about selling drugs when I was young. That wasn't no thing I wanted to do.
The old heads wouldn't let us sell no drugs. They wouldn't let you 12 or 13 years old.
How'd you get turned on to that life?
Man, to be totally honest with you, bro, I was probably a grown man before I got heavy in the streets.
Look, I got out of high school. I thought we was regular high school kids. Got out of high school, I went straight to the Marine Corps.
Had a time of our life.
We traveled the world, went all over the world.
Picked up a lot of experiences.
Met a lot of people.
All type of shit.
Right? When I came home, I couldn't get a job. I'm applying for jobs. I couldn't get a job. Nobody would hire me.
Fresh out the Marines.
First out the Marines. Discharge.
First out the Marines, bro.
But this is facts. Like that's why I say our story is not gonna be like everybody else's story.
But I couldn't get a job.
So ain't no smut on my name because I'm always tell the truth about what kind of person I am. So we, like he said, we fit in our application, we trying to get jobs here and there.
No job.
But at the same time, my people in the Cali, my people in the Magnolia, like I didn't have no family in the East. I had friends and shit, a few friends, but I had no family in the East. So I'm back in the Magnolia now. I'm back and forth from the Magnolia to the Cali when crack was popping. I hooked up with an old partner of mine that I went to school with. Bing, start getting it in.
Calls will be recorded and may be monitored. You may start the conversation now.
What's that, everybody? What's that with you, man? Look, right now I'm with Video Wayne, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing an interview with Video Wayne right now. So you actually call at a good time. You can shut yourself out in the Angola State Penitentiary, man.
Oh yeah, I'm South Mike D, baby. Free Mike D, yeah.
Yeah, free Mike D. Look,
free
tell
LD
him,
Freddie.
Free LD Freddie, man. You know, tell him how much time you got, Mike.
I got life, man. Life, 3 life sentences, baby.
Yeah.
Mike D, you heard me?
Yeah.
Mike D and Freaky, you heard me? LD Freaky, you heard me?
Yeah, man. Yeah, freedom boy, man. Free Freddie, free Mike D. You know what I'm saying? But let me get back to the interview, Mike. Call me later on, bro, if you can.
All right, what this is? What kind of interview this is?
This Video Wayne. The real report. You know that bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 bump. All right, but you on that now, Mike, so it's all good, brother.
The caller has hung up.
Yeah, man, I got homies that got life for real, bro.
Say Mike, he out of Magnolia.
Yeah, the other Magnolia.
Yeah, I think I heard Lee talk about him.
Yeah, Freddie Lee. Freddie Welch, y'all can write Freddie Welch. He in Angola too. He also got life and shit.
Them boys in that library, though. They in that
Like the
library.
library fighting it. You know what I'm saying? So
Free all
Freddie.
of them locked up. Everybody locked up. Calio, Magnolia, Mel. Look, I don't wish jail on my worst enemy, bro.
So, bro, y'all mentioned BG earlier too. Y'all have a close relationship with BG?
Well,
Yeah, man,
I wouldn't say a close relationship, but we more than cordial. Like what made me really respect BG, man, we coming out of the jury store one time and BG was in the parking lot and BG could call us over there and say, look, man, you know, I heard y'all rapping and shit now, man, you know, when y'all need something, just let me know off GP.
Yeah.
I got y'all.
Man, that shit felt so good to me knowing that this motherfucker, and at the time, he was on. He was still with Cash Money and shit, but he knew that we was in the streets. He knew that we was trying to rap. He said, I got y'all off GP. So ever since then, can't say nothing bad about BG to me.
BG will see us and pull over sometime, get out and holler, what's up, dog?
Yeah,
You know,
BG got love for me. I got love for BG.
Yeah.
Hot too though, like Hot and Baby, like shit, but them dudes coming out with hood, like I don't want to get involved in the shit that they got going on. You know, that's not me. I salute all of them that salute me. Anybody else that don't like us, but you can see, I'm gonna say this too. You know, they say, well, damn, you know, y'all still dressing like da 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 da. Really, that's letting you know we don't give a fuck what nobody think about it when you see it.
That's how I think about being individuals. You know what I'm saying? Like most twins don't dress alike no more. But if you really know about twins, they got some twins that dress alike till they 80 or 90. We the ones that do that.
Yeah, we one of them twins.
I hate when a female will walk up and be like, y'all don't think y'all too old to be dressing like? I be like, bitch, you think I don't know that?
You should be worried about doing got felonies, kids, a wife, a
good credit score,
good manners, a good credit score. You worry about the wrong shit. So it lets me know right then and there you on the wrong level from the beginning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your level ain't matching my energy.
And you believe it or not, I mean, you probably know this, but it's jealousy and envy as well.
Man, we get a lot of love, we get a lot of hate.
But guess what? It ain't gonna stop. When you see us, I'm gonna have me a knot in my pocket. I'm gonna have me some money. I'm gonna have me some good weed.
I'm gonna have that wop on.
I'm gonna have that wop, that stinger on me. So it is what it is. Every time you see
we
me,
get a lot of love though. Like some dudes, like they don't even know us, but like, you know what? I respect them dudes. Well, how you respect them? I seen them everywhere. They go in where they want to go. They don't be on no bullshit.
They don't be on no bullshit.
You know
with
what I'm
them.
saying? They don't be on no bullshit.
And it's been like that for years, all over.
I always go anywhere, bro. Downtown, Desire, Florida, the East,
everywhere.
Anywhere I want to go, I 17.
Yeah, we in that bitch.
I'm in that bitch. I
Same,
go.
bro.
But being around for so long, we made a lot of bonds with motherfuckers. We've been around. We just looked.
We building more bridges than we burn.
We building more bridges than we burn. So like when word come out about the twins, most they tell you, man, yeah, the twins, they cool.
Solid, I know them.
And I have a real relationship with these people. Like they know me for real when they say that. You know what I mean? Cause we lived in Memphis too for like a year and a half, 2 years. You know what I'm saying? We made some good connections out there in Memphis for us, friendships out there in Memphis too.
That's real bit for Young Jeezy when we living out there in Memphis. You know, at the show. At the, what the club that was?
It was the Plush.
The Plush,
downtown.
Plush.
It might be closed now, but that motherfucker used to rock.
Man, Yo got it too at the SCA Awards. Man, Yo got it. Before he made it big. What's up, man?
Humble dude.
What was your guy we know?
Yeah. I met him at the SCA Awards in Tunica, Mississippi.
Man, you know, being by Diesel, we met a lot of people. Dipset.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Lloyd. A lot of people used to come to Diesel house when we was out there in Atlanta, man. It was cool.
Yeah.
Avon. Yeah, the house you came to.
Chopper for making the van.
Chopper for making the band. It's like this, bro. It's like the way that we handle things, like we playing, we joke a lot. When it's time to handle business and we on some business shit, you know we ain't playing.
That's what it is.
That's where the respect come from. Nigga, them dudes cool. You know what I'm saying? They ain't on no bullshit, but they ain't
I'll
playing.
put it like this. You might see them dressing like, oh, they pretty boy, they with the women and all this and that type of shit. But at the same time,
About their business.
they about their business. They gonna sling that bitch.
Yeah.
And they gonna shoot you. They ain't trying to shoot
They ain't trying to play.
They ain't trying to do it for no people to see, for the women to see, or none of that. We're trying to get you up out of there. But that, you know, I don't live my life like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
And we don't go for that. Like, man, put it like this, bro. We got so many relationships with people in New Orleans that was into so much of shit. So we really stopped a lot of shit from happening a lot of times, bro.
Yep. I started lying from killing out my project. Like, man, don't do that, man. Man, what you do? You tripping, man.
Yeah.
Cool, they took 6 rocks from me. You know what I'm saying? You gonna kill him behind that?
And they wouldn't do it because of their respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, all right, twin, but you lucky.
Sometimes if I had the money, I'll pay it. If I knew for a fact that that's what really happening, I'll pay it. Because I know how serious it is when you lose money, man. Shit, I don't care if it's $60, $100.
We had a long run in the Magnolia, bro. Like you know, the DBs probably had their 7-month run.
8 month, 9 months.
We had a 6-7 year run in that bitch.
So we don't say, bro, honestly, man, like I was grown when I met those. We knew the DBs before they was DBs.
Yeah.
They was just the dudes from the project, you know what I'm saying?
We been to them.
So it wasn't never really no beef. Like people might say it would be competition, but it wasn't really, they was into it a little bit.
Say, Brian, it was deals, right?
Yeah, it was deals,
I recently saw a picture of them. I had been seeing for a long time, didn't know that was them.
Yeah.
And then, you might have saw it on Instagram, you see Johnny Boo in the front. I had been saw the picture, I was like, whoever these, hell, you.
That's what the dudes used to get money to and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Some of them.
Yeah.
They
They
was
get money.
on the West Coast.
See, this the thing, right?
Nobody ain't telling us. Even Ski Boo didn't say this here. But listen, bro. When Dooney went to jail, when Ski Boo went to jail and Dooney got killed and Wap went to jail, that's when they really became something that
it was less control and structure with them.
Right.
That's when they got really wild. They was always really shooting all this shit right here, but Ski Boo them had them on a structure. Like Dooney them had them on. Them was hustling.
They about getting money.
Staying out the way.
Ski Boo was the top dog. He was like the
No, I wouldn't. With them, it wasn't no top dog. It was just those fellas, you know, the big dogs and the little dogs.
See, bro, what would you say that they started that? Because some of them dudes look like 12, 13.
Man, they gave a story in one of his interviews. He was like, man, he seen them hustle. Like, man, I won't hustle. Yeah. And he said, he asked his brother, man, your brother won't hustle.
Jermaine, man, your brother won't hustle. Jermaine was like, just take care of him. He was going to eventually end up hustling. Like the dudes from our side. Like my older brother was totally against with juveniles with the game.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But about us being closer to him, closer to the juveniles, being around him, even though he may have known him longer, they just pleaded to me and him a whole lot. So a lot of them we let get down. You know what I'm saying? So
we had our own thing going on there. They think we had our own thing going on over there. We were getting money. We don't know what they was doing.
Yeah, we don't know what they was doing.
Shop was open.
Like it wasn't no. Say man, we had so much going on over there in the sense of we had to worry about detectives, jackers, people hitting your stash, feds. We didn't have time to worry about no from the new side doing. And don't get it twisted. Like they said, it was getting. That's what they was getting.
They were getting any money
because it was a lot of money uptown.
Zopan came around there one time. Juvenile and them, Baby and them brought Zopan around there one time.
The real Zoe, Red Eye,
yeah,
Goldie, couple of them.
Florida,
yeah. And they came in the park. We smoking weed, chopping it up. But shop open, though, we hustling. So they got like 15 Vicks in the park. We make them wait. Then after we serve them, tell them, y'all go.
15 more. So they was going in and out the cut in droves, and they was like, damn, that's how y'all getting it around here?
Like, yeah.
They respected it.
Yeah.
They respected it.
We seen Gilly. When Gilly came, Gilly ain't come to the park, dude.
Yeah.
Big mother told me.
But Gilly used to be down there. We have a good relationship with Ziggler, you know what I'm saying? That's our partner and shit. Like, the reason why we know so many people, we've been around for so long, bro.
Like, I may look young, but
we've been around for a long time, bro. Like KC, you know KC, who Baby always talk about? Mm-hmm. Man, we've been around watching KC come up through the rank. I was way younger than KC, but we watched him. We used to ride his bike everywhere. He used to jump on top of cars.
Joe Case and them.
Joe Case.
That's people we know. That's people we know as youngsters. Butcher and people at our project. Meatball, the real Meatball, other Meatballs. And man, like I said, I grew up in the Cali, so I grew up around. I seen Glenn Metz. I seen Nick DeBallo, Halloween, Bowling, Sir Fatson. I seen all these people, man.
Always talking about them dudes, bro.
Yeah, there was some gangsters.
There was some gangsters, bro.
Like by us coming up in both of them, we was around them, and like I hate to say it now, my mom probably not proud of that, but like one of Tanner lieutenants was in out. That was her old man at the time.
So that's how we was around him.
That's how we was around him. Like Tanner be out all day long. He never dressed fly and all that shit. He have on a carpenter jumpsuit or something.
Yeah, I literally was raised into that shit.
Yeah, he'd come inside, man. Look, money fall out his pocket. I'm to my 100. My mom would pick it up and give it to him and shit. Mm-hmm. He just be dead tired from just running. And, you know what I'm saying? He was the first one I ever seen with a slant back motherfucker Mark 5.
Yep.
See, bro, y'all remember the era when all that stuff was going on when Meatball had that armored truck?
Yep.
Yeah.
You ever saw it?
Well, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like during that time, we was up on it because we would leave, but we was living at to come to New Orleans. That shit was going on.
And not just that, but we came up in there when we get ready to shoot out, the old, like, you know, all the old dudes and shit. See the daddy, y'all go inside. See the daddy, y'all go inside. Y'all go inside. Everybody go inside. When we get inside, you hit the shots, hit the floor. Going down. We stayed on the 3rd floor, so it was very seldom that a bullet would come through our window. We didn't have bullets coming through our windows and shit. But I seen a lot coming up.
I seen a lot coming up.
That molded me who I
had a
am.
fire coming out of me and my mama witnessed a murder one time together. I'm on the front building a pinball machine, and I see a dude come off Martin Luther King, walk through the driveway, put a gun in the bag. He walk around the back. I go to the window to tell my mom, and she in the third window talking to a dude downstairs. I say, Mom, a man just put a gun in the bag. Da, 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 da. As I'm saying that, the dude walking up to the dude my mama was talking to, we on the third floor. The dude name was Shawty. Everybody liked him because he was cool. He's a likable dude, handsome dude. And it was arguing about an 8-track cassette tape.
Yep.
Arguing about an 8, and he took the gun out of the bag. Me and my mama just, like, we in the window. By this time, he probably came in and seen what was going on. Look, the dude shot Shawty. Boom. He went against the wall, hands started shaking. He didn't fall all the way yet. Hit him again, he fell to his knees. Then he hit him again in his head. Put the gun in the bag and walk around the corner.
Traumatized.
I'm desensitized to seeing that type of shit. I've been seeing people get in the head, and if you between that Magnolia and that Callio, bro, like see Washington for Red, that little corner right there where the buses got to pass at, you got to go to the store right there. Every hood uptown and been on that corner. You got the Magnolia hoes, and you got these hoes, they selling clothes, and you got, man, look, you might have on this 4-corner square, you might have about 20 dudes that got guns on that's about killing every day. Mm-hmm. Because that was like a hub where people came after school, Fauché, Clark, Booker T, Coin, right there on Washington Ferret. That would be Washington Ferret on Sunday. They bug jumping, but Washington Ferret was where they used to have all the second line slim front right there. And as I was set, so we had to hold that down.
Mm-hmm. Were you guys out there?
Oh yeah, it was out there. Yeah. I got pictures and shit. I'll show you something. Out there. Yeah, it was out there.
Man, the picture that we took on Soldiers Living Funeral was about 3 guys that's dead in that picture that we took.
Wow. Yep.
For Soldiers Living Funeral that day.
See, bro, I'm just lucky and blessed, bro, because to this day I ain't got no felons. And I ain't never been busted, right? But there been times where, the police put us on the car, and I had my little stash right there, just looking all over my stash, picking shit up next to my stash. They ain't pick it up.
Damn.
I'm just lucky, bro. Just lucky mother. I had like 30, 40 rocks in the bag. They picking bags up all next to that bitch, picking it up. We know you got something, little mother.
They never find it.
They never find it.
On more than one occasion.
At least I can say 3.
That's God.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
You got praying mama or something.
Fine individuals. Somebody was praying for me.
We had a police we used to call Bloodhound. That mother walked from LaSalle Street to Swagman Street to Swagman looking for something.
And bring it back.
He'd walk from LaSalle and went Dixie looking for it.
I just think
Trying to find rocks.
Trying to find rocks or dope or something. Yeah, bro.
Say, bro, what about Slim? Y'all remember Slim growing up?
Man.
He was a little one, y'all remember?
No, I didn't grow with Slim. Slim not originally from the Magnolia. He came back there later on in life. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? Yeah. But I remember him though. Yeah.
He was back there from a young age, but
yo,
he'll tell you himself, he'd come through the parkway and shit,
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, yo. Because you would have to ask, like, what part of your life did
But he is definitely Magnolia.
Yeah, he's Magnolia official.
Yeah.
He
Like even
Magnolia.
gangster will tell you, I'm not originally from back there. But they'll tell you that. Like I would tell you, like as a child, I was from both of them, going back and forth.
Yeah.
I had addresses in the Magnolia and the Cali.
But don't get it twisted. I ain't trying to say nothing out the way. He is Magnolia official.
Yeah, both of them.
To the bone gristle. You know what I'm saying?
He's a representative. Like, man, look, when you talk about legendary people, that's legendary names. Gangster, Stone,
Mosquito,
Sterling,
Dooney.
But legendary people on the outside, Jake, Big T, Mark, my brother Bone, Dookie. You know what I'm saying? My brother Big Bone. My big brother was like the last dime on the old side before Katrina.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
We had that bitch on lock for we had a 8-year run.
Yeah.
You did?
Well, Katrina, a lot of things up.
Well,
I think it saved us because we were gonna
it
get busted.
saved us, but what it did was, the worst thing about Katrina was it severed relationships between us and the Lils that we was trying to keep control over.
Then we had no more control over them. When they came back from Katrina, bro, they were doing their own thing. And we couldn't tell them nothing. I tried to talk to them, but they felt that they was grown. They gonna do their own thing, bro. You know? So, had to let them. Yeah. The world didn't know that these rap niggas be lying. What I'm saying is, you getting all this money, what you beefing for? You got too much money to beef for sleeping on somebody's sofa.
Not just that. When they talk about these children listen to these rappers, where we from, we knew the rappers, so we knew some of the shit that wasn't rap about wasn't real. So we wasn't following behind the rappers. They was rapping about what we was doing. I'm not saying 100% of what they was rapping about, but you pass up that avenue, everybody out there shot, everybody got cars and rims, you gonna rap about that, because these that's really selling dope and shooting out with everywhere and shit. We was doing
Ducking the D's and shit, running from the police and shit. You know what I mean?
Everything they wasn't rapping, the hot boys wasn't rapping about us, but some of the things they rapped about was us, we was that was out there.
Yeah.
When Juvenile said, when you come to the DJ, you want us to go something, give my peace play, we had to be the he was talking about. Because we was on the old side. We had that on lock when it come to that vanilla. Yeah, man.
And what about you guys' relationship with?
Oh, Jude the homie.
That's
man.
the homie.
Yeah.
That's the homie.
Yeah.
Juve done seen me places and called me up on stage. Just like Stone did that time, Juve did that.
Jude the homie. Jude would keep it 100.
Mm-hmm.
We knew Jude before he made it big. Jude would come back there and play basketball with us. He'll fight,
He ain't no
drink,
hoe.
get high.
He ain't no hoe.
He ain't no bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And you
Turk
guys-
too.
Mm.
Turk
Yes,
the homie.
yeah. You remember seeing that?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you a story about Turk, man. I don't want to. He know I'm telling the truth. I don't give a fuck if he get mad. It's the truth. Turk, when Turk was getting loaded, Turk came to me and wanted to get some dope. I wouldn't sell it to him. I was like, nah, I ain't. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't home for money like that. Cause we really, our section really, we from the LD, Turk from the TC. The LD and the TC like
Right next to each other.
Well, we tight with the whole project, but we really got a closer
We're
relationship.
not tight with the whole project, but we cordial with the whole
Right,
project.
but we tight with the TC because they right there. They're the closest thing to us.
Right.
I wasn't selling no. I really wanted Turk. We really wanted Turk to win, man, and bounce back and shake back.
And at
His
this
own
time,
shit was all
yeah, he
swole
was
out.
violent.
I said, I ain't selling. I ain't selling no. Turk got mad. Turk to my little partner Mowan was doing 10 free Mowan.
Yeah, free wine, Weezy.
Yeah, he got 10 out.
Yeah, bound on the jerk, not
Yeah,
cherry.
you did. He told Mowan, man, the twins and whole him man, pissed off. You know what I'm saying? Man, Turk left and went to Memphis and caught that case after that, bro.
So he said that story basically said when Turk was sitting down in jail, he probably thought if anybody gave a fuck about me, them probably was who really gave a fuck about what I was trying to do.
We didn't want to see him get loaded, but we wanted to see Turk win. We like, man, Turk is the hero for
He
all
one
of
of
us.
us.
He one of us.
Turk would be in the hallway rapping with us. Even when he was with the hot boys, rapping on the mailbox and free. He did with that type. Turk was a street man. Turk would be with it, you know,
Right.
when he wasn't.
Any relationships with any of them guys today? Or you guys still talk?
Oh, we called you when we see each other. We don't get on the phone and talk like that. You know what I'm saying? But we see each other as love.
Juve, Turk, BG, of course, been in jail, but you know, we was running with BG all in Atlanta. We'd catch each other in different places. You know, BG always kept it at 1,000 with us, man.
Yeah. BG.
Like
BG.
him and my brother have a better relationship than what we have with him, but we do have a relationship with him. That we cool with him.
Yeah.
That's the homie.
I tell you, his mom said he'd be home April.
Yeah, that's good.
That's cool.
Free that man. Free BG, man.
Free BG.
That's a real one.
Stood up like a man, did his thing.
My cousin's been on tour with him. Carry R.I.P. Cannon.
R.I.P. Canada, Cold Canada, rest in peace Khalid too. The real CP3G. Rest in peace Montreal. Y'all check out Lil Montreal Jr. too.
He played for Florida.
Florida State running back.
Not Florida State.
I mean Florida running back. My bad. Florida Gators running back. Y'all check him out.
Oh, the Gators.
Yeah, the Florida Gators.
Yeah.
He a dog, break one every game.
From New Orleans.
Yeah.
From New Orleans. One of my best friend's son.
That's Keita Black's son.
Keita Black.
He's stupid nephew.
Yeah.
That's my
Man,
partner.
that's Kitty Black's son?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a dog. She support him all the time. She out there. She got the shakers and all kind of shit. Yeah, she's real supportive of us.
She did a good job with
Did
him.
a good job.
He was good.
Man.
He got his
All
head-
our kids, really.
he got his head tied on tight, man.
Damn, that is beautiful. Damn, I don't know if we can speak about Kitty Black, but her coming up and being she's older than Stupid, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the big
that's
sister.
the big sister.
So her coming up being Stupid, how was it for her coming up?
Man,
Man, Kitty Black was cool as a mother, man. See, this is the thing right here. I don't want to get mad. Kitty Black mother was a beautiful soul. We love her, you know, so R.I.P. But Kitty Black and the other sisters, they had to be like,
they had to get grown fast.
they had to get grown fast for their little brothers, him and Douglas. You know what I'm saying? Doug do beats too and music too.
Yeah.
That's their little brother. They
Shout out
baby
to
brother.
Doug the kid.
But they had to be like, had to take care of them at an early age. So Kitty Black and them was mature at a young age. You know what I'm
she
saying?
was going to high school taking care of her little brothers. Her and her sister, you know, her sister had her own children too. So they was, you know, they had to be women quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but she's still taking care of them now, looking out for them.
Oh yeah, Keita Black very very business oriented. You know what I'm saying? She business oriented. So that turned out well for them.
Another story. I mean, one time him and Jarnell got into it. R.I.P. to Jarnell. That was another gangster. You know what I'm saying? One time him and Jarnell got into it on the avenue, right down Washington for wreck. Both of them had guns on them. And they was arguing back and forth. Woo, 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 woo. Jarnell said, nah, man, we ain't gonna do that like that. They try to get like, shake these stupid heads. Yeah, you got your shit, I got my shit. What's up? What's up? You know what I'm saying? Janelle kind of backed down that particular day.
Yeah.
But I ain't never seen Janelle back down before. But be stupid like, nah, I don't know, Dap, you got your shit, I got my shit.
That little bitch stood up. I give him his props.
Janelle was a killer too.
Janelle wasn't no punk either.
But you know what though? By me being older than them, I ain't gonna lie, man. By me being older, I can talk to them. I can talk a little sense to some of them. Something like, nah, man, shit, y'all tripping with that shit. Y'all chill out. You know what I'm saying? I just stopped Be Stupid from shooting, man. Put that up, Be Stupid, chill out, man. That's the homies.
He had that look. He'll be looking.
He'll look.
He'll put that bitch up, and he'll just be looking at.
You know,
Like you can talk to him. Like the dude, I'm telling you, bro. Like, and I ain't just saying this to be saying this. The dude had a good heart. He just was kind of like when it comes to that street shit, he was a savage.
Yeah, he on
He was
full
a savage.
ghost.
He walked past me one day
You
saying,
could say probably where it's about.
when he got shot in the foot, in the 13 or the 12 or one of them, he walked past me saying, twin, they gotta be stupid in the head, not the foot. They can't shoot be stupid in the foot. You gotta shoot be stupid in the head. I can't be
He
stupid.
said that while he shot.
He walking past me saying that he said
rapping.
twin. He said twin. What's wrong with this? I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but he was a live wire. But Timmy was a live wire too.
Yeah, Timmy.
Squad,
About Timmy.
he was a live wire. That, I remember he jumped out on the avenue one day off a bike, hitting that some. I'm like, damn, what you doing? What happened? Man, this nigga gave me a fake $100 bill. He probably was lying, but he didn't give a f. He was a wild. We got to with some niggas one day. Timmy came down there, and you know he was talking to you and Freddie. What he told y'all? Like, man, let me come with y'all, please. We're like, man, this ain't much your beef. Man, I don't care. Let me ride with y'all. I ain't trust him like that. So my partner, him and Freddie got in the car. They went and rolled on the shit. You know what I'm saying?
He just wanted to get this.
Next thing I know, Freddie coming off Forest Street with the bang out the window. Timmy, he just little slim ass out the window with the Mac 90. He had a Mac 90 with a drum on it. He used to love that motherfucking gun. He went and got that mother. He out the window, hit boom, boom, boom. I'm like, this just love this drama shit. He was that type of dude.
Yeah, he
had drums back then.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they had him.
I thought the drums.
Anybody that know me, that know Timmy had that.
Man, one time the DBs came to my house, we was cool. We had a shootout with them before. At one time. But after that, we squashed that shit, it was cool. The boy came to my house one time, we kicking and smoking and shit. They picking up my guns, and I'm like, ooh, bitch, look at this. Jarnell too. Jarnell was like, ooh, look at this. They picking up my guns, and I all type of shit in that bitch. But I calmed down as soon as I learned to get money and stay out the way with that wild shit. That's in my life. Man, my big brother and my big homie Shine, my big brother Bone, they used to preach us and stress us all the time. That bullshit, get your money. You can't get money if you got bodies dropping.
Get your money. Don't get caught up in no board and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We was with that unity, so we was getting caught up in a lot of shit. They ain't really had nothing to do with us. So they had to preach that into our head and show us how to get that, push that shit to the side and get your money. They really had to show us that shit. The police even told us one time, they hacking us up. See y'all down here? We knew what your mother doing. We know what y'all doing.
The police knew y'all.
Yeah, they knew that. They knew. We knew. We see them every day. They used to try to pay girls and put in the hood to tell on us. Shout out to Creek. Creek can't told the Chinese. They tried, they kept it real. Can't told $50 to tell me something about the twins. And they came back and told us. They ain't telling them. Man, they told me that the police tried to pay them. They took one of our partners to jail one time. They backed up. He come out with his radio, Skinny Larry. Everybody knows Skinny Larry. He come out with his radio. He like a Radio Raheem type of dude, right? Dude ain't smoke no weed, ain't do no. All he did was drink beer. Pull up on him with hoods on and shit to awesome. Punch him in the stomach. Where the twins at? What T-Bone at? Boom. What Shine you got?
What Teddy?
What Teddy? What Montreal? All this shit.
Motherfucker
And they put a bag of weed on him and took him to jail because he wouldn't tell on us.
Yep.
And that's why Skinny Larry to this day. He'll tell you the story. Anybody ask him, he'll tell you.
Yeah, they try to pay some girls to tell on us. Give me anything on the business. I'm gonna give y'all some money. They're like, no. And
So
they
it was serious, bro. It was serious.
They want to bust us. It was real serious, bro. Real serious. You know.
You guys ever see any of them today?
The police?
Yeah.
See, bro, I seen one day out here in Houston. I ain't gonna say his name though. About a female, I was sitting on the post talking to her, and he rolled by and blew the horn. And I was like, you.
Yeah.
He got to pull off.